My last night to snuggle with this sweet girl. It's gonna be a big adjustment. She sleeps with me every night, and so it's gonna be weird. I mean, I might probably sleep better because she does interrupt my sleep a lot, but I'm definitely gonna miss having her snuggle up beside me. But yeah, we hit the road tomorrow. We have a 10-hour drive, and then that'll be for our first stop, and then we will finish making the trip to the Smokies, hang out there for a little bit with my mom and stepdad, and then they'll be dropping me off so that I can start the trail. Starting to feel all the emotions. I think today I was trying to get last minute stuff done, but your brain is just going so many directions, and so I got a screen protector for my phone and I got the wrong size. I meant to take my first resupply box to the post office, spaced that, and I had plenty of time today. I just think that so many things were on my mind of what I needed to do to be ready to leave for tomorrow, and I think I messed up two important things. So we have a 10-hour drive. We're gonna have to stop by a post office to drop off one of my first resupply boxes, and then go to a store and get another screen protector that fits my phone correctly, because I drop my phone a lot, and so if I don't have a proper screen protector, then I will definitely shatter the screen on my iPhone, and I do not want to do that. Hi, sweet girl. I love you. Mama loves you. I'm gonna miss you. Alright, here we go. Off on the road with what I call the kids. Mom's driving her fancy new car. Stop one, getting the correct screen protector for my phone. I'd like to go on record and say that it was not me this time that forgot something. We forgot to pack the bread for our sandwiches. Alright. I know this isn't the trail, and I promise that I am making my way to the trail, and soon my content will be of me on the Appalachian Trail and not going through cities. But we decided to take a pretty big road trip to get to the Appalachian Trail. My mom and stepdad are driving me, and they've never been to Tennessee, so we're doing lots of things Tennessee. I also wanted to jump on and say I didn't film the post office the other day just because I didn't want to film that process inside, just to respect the space and the workers. But hopefully my packet makes its way to Fontana Village. The guy was a little unsure about a general delivery package. He also thought they would only hold it for 15 days, but it's 30 days. So fingers crossed, everything was done correctly, and I have a food resupply waiting on me whenever I get to Fontana Village. But if not, well, I'll figure it out, make do, and adapt as needed.
Left my saddle in Houston, broke my leg inside.
Alright, this is the Ryman Auditorium, which is the old Grand Ole Opry. Of course, they've now built a new building, so it's moved over there, but they still do some shows here. A couple of years ago, I was lucky to come watch an actual show here in the Ryman. the cabin.
Video it. Welcome, Brittany.
Close enough. I found this cabin on Airbnb. It is close to Pigeon Forge, kind of a little bit right outside of the city. You get great views. It's facing south, so you can see the sunrise and the sunset. I went ahead and showed Jill a tour. I was a little put off at first because when I first, or a few days before arriving to this Airbnb, I got this long list of rules and fees that would happen if things were broken, etc., which kind of made me nervous, thinking maybe this person was going to like try to do some crazy charges. But then just coming to realize it's such a beautiful place, and you'll see the hot tub cover has to have an extra strap on it because the winds get so high and people haven't done the straps like he's asked, and he's lost like 6 covers. So this video is me just videoing any damages that were already in the cabin, because he had us send him pictures of anything that we noticed that was damaged prior to arrive or whenever we arrived. But all in all, it's been a beautiful, wonderful stay. We've enjoyed drinking coffee on the back porch in the mornings and ending our days in the hot tub. I would definitely recommend this location for anybody that's looking for a cabin that's close to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, but not actually in the hustle and bustle of the actual towns, since they're pretty touristy and there's so many people. So you kind of still get that serenity of being in nature, but then close to the attractions in those 2 towns. I mean, how can you not just be in awe of this view? I think I could definitely live somewhere where I woke up every day and was able to sit on a porch in a rocking chair and just look out at those views. Go for a swim, Mom.
I'm chilling.
So this is an ash hopper, which was used for producing lye to make soap. Meat house, aka your deep freezer.
So that means I don't get to go again, right?
Right. Professional pool table game. Is she gonna win? And she won!
I know every river ship, cause I take every trip. I know every captain by his name.
So a little bit of a panic this morning. We were having a conversation. We realized that one more person might be joining us at Amicalola Falls, and so I was going back trying to find my reservation for a cabin there, and I couldn't find it. So then I call, and she was like, well, we kind of have your reservation, but you have to book 2 nights in a cabin minimum, which maybe that was listed. It probably was, but I never got an email saying that my reservation didn't go through, because I put my credit card in. It looked like it had gone through, and she was like, well, you know, and she did say that I kind of had a reservation still. So luckily they had 2 rooms, so we just ended up booking 2 rooms at the lodge, which now works out best because we weren't going to have a really technically room in the cabin for this additional person. So I'm glad that it all worked out that way, and that's just a true testament to the trail, or in life, right? Things don't always go as planned, or there might be mishaps and bumps along the road, but in the end it always works out. You know, it's going to work out for the best, or you know, it might not be what the ideal situation that you thought it was going to be, but once it passes, sometimes you look back on those moments and you realize, you know what, that was the best situation for that moment, and I'm glad it worked out that way. So that is my panic moment. Luckily I now have room at the lodge, or have a room at the lodge still. If not, you know, I would have, where we're staying close to Atlanta was only 45 minutes. I just probably would have moved up my hike a day and drove in that day, got registered, and started taking a walk. So anyways, I look forward to sharing y'all my start. We're getting close, a couple of more days. All right, bye.
South, US 441 South.
All right, the road trip is complete. I am now in Georgia. We are just hanging out with some family. Yes, I'm in the kids' room. And in a few days I will be walking underneath those arches, but I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that this weekend, maybe Saturday, Sunday, you should expect to start seeing my YouTube videos of my hike posting. They will always be a few days behind me, as well. My Instagram will be a few days behind me too, just to kind of protect my location, since I am a solo female doing this hike. Just for safety purposes, I just want to do that. And then of course, you know, it takes a few days to edit videos, and to upload them to YouTube, I'm gonna have to have some decent Wi-Fi. So YouTube videos will always be a little bit behind me for sure. Instagram might be a little bit closer. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has watched so far, and let you know that it's almost go time, and I'll be walking underneath that arch, and we'll be all going along that Appalachian Trail. And the support has just been incredible thus far. Also wanted to let you guys know, in my show notes there's like an arrow like around here. If you click that, it'll drop down to my show notes, and I have listed a lot of other class of 2022 AT through hikers, and their links to their YouTubes. A lot of great content is out there, so if you get hooked and you're like, I want to see more of the Appalachian Trail or just different variations of it, you should give some of these links a look and check them out. Subscribe to them, support these people, and just, you know, that way you can give them some encouragement too. There's a mother-daughter. I think there's a mother and her 3 girls. There's some married couples, solo females, solo males. there's a gentleman that is I think he's retired. He was a principal and a teacher, and he is like all about the history and of the Appalachian Mountains and like the areas that he's going through. So very educational, really great content. There's a couple of photographers and videographers that are putting out some incredible content. And then we've got a guy that's going for a calendar year Triple Crown, which means he will do the Appalachiantrail, the CDT, and the PCT all in a calendar year. So he is trucking along. I think he's already, gosh, like at 800-mile mark, and he's only been out there for like maybe 30 days. So lots of different variations of things to follow. Anyways, again, thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I can't wait. We're almost there.